Megaforce is a particularly well-disliked season of Power Rangers. It's infamous for its low-quality storytelling, wherein character development takes a backseat to senseless action, as well as its surplus of blatant plot holes and overemphasis on violence. In a franchise which champions violence already, Megaforce is egregious. It does, however, have its bright spots, being one of the few seasons with an overarching narrative theme and leaning exceptionally hard into moral aggrandizing. This leads to some genuinely interesting episodes, such as Dream Snatcher, which we'll be discussing today. Dream Snatcher is, for all intents and purposes, a marriage of Megaforce's moral insistence with regular old Power Rangers cheese. An elephant monster with an absolutely dreadfully offensive accent shows up and starts gobbling people's dreams right out of their souls. Now incapable of hope or ambition, these dreamless persons collapse to the ground and begin to sprout literal roots of despair. They've lost all capacity to hope, and their misery will steadily rot away the earth itself until all is destroyed. This is, if I may be frank, the good stuff. Deeply poetic, symbolic, romantic gestures from the depths of old fairy tales, fused with Sailor Moon's Monster of the Week sensibilities. Power Rangers, and most hero media, is at its best when it's allegorical and campy like this, when it's unashamed to speak proudly about humanity's virtue and vices, giving us colorful goofballs to cheer for in our darkest hours. And we do see humanity's darkest hours, at least as interpreted through children's programming, when we're treated to the dimension of hopelessness, wherein all dreamless souls are stored. It's both abstract and painfully literal imagery, showing destroyed dreams scattering the landscape and the forlorn dreamers themselves sitting among the wreckage. When dreamers such as these can no longer dream, the world will be devoid of all life. And it is, obviously, not hopeless, as the immovably optimistic Pink Ranger rekindles everyone's fire, banishing the roots of despair. Along the way, the Ranger's robotic companion, appropriately titled Robo Knight, learns the value of dreams, how they drive us to fight for a better world, for a future worth having. His development is a slow burn, and we can see him come to a genuine, silent realization during the supremely cheesy outro scene. Oh, also, they blow up the dream-eating bad guy somewhere along the way, using the power of dreams and also massive guns, both of those together. Dream Snatcher is an episode so shameless, so blatantly sappy, that I can't help but adore it. It's about the human spirit crashing against the tides of despair in the most G-rated fashion possible, even including a vapid pop song which extols the narrative's virtuous morality. For all the wrong Megaforce had done, this one episode at least understands the series' goofy heart, in a big way.